Hi everyone, welcome to this week's vlog where we will dive into El Filibusterismo, the second novel written by Dr. Rizal and the sequel to No Me Tangere. El Filibusterismo is the second novel by Dr. Rizal, published in 1891 as a sequel to No Me Tangere. It tells a darker and more politically charged story focusing on the character of Simon, who is actually Crisostomo Ibarra in disguise. Simon has returned to the Philippines with a mission of vengeance and plans to incite a revolution against the Spanish colonial government. The novel portrays his elaborate schemes to exploit societal corruption and oppression, intending to spark an uprising. However, his plans ultimately fail due to betrayal, and he dies disillusioned, confessing his identity and regrets to Father Florentino, who disposes of Simon's treasures in the sea as a symbol of hope for peaceful reform.
After telling the summary of the novel, we then focus the children in getting to know more about Simon, the main character of the story. The kids were amazed to learn about how Simon is like a puzzle. It shows us how standing up to unfair things isn't always easy and can take up a lot of courage. The kids asked questions. Why was Simon so angry in the story? We explained that during Rizal's time, people were treated unfairly, and Simon wanted to fight back. We also wanted to talk about how Rizal wanted people to think carefully about how they fight for justice. It was great to see how the kids connected the story to their own lives. We talked about how El Filibusterismo reminds us of how bravery when things aren't fair and to always stand up for what's right, just like in Rizal wanted Filipinos to do. El Filibusterismo might seem like a very serious book, but today we learned that its lessons are for everyone, even for the kids. It's all about having the courage to dream of a better world and knowing that each of us can make a difference, even in small ways like sharing kindness or standing up for a friend. Lastly, we emphasize that these children that El Filibusterismo shows us that acting out of anger or revenge can lead to more problems. They were then reminded that Rizal wants us to think carefully, to choose actions that don't harm others, and to approach problems with kindness and patience. Just like in our last week's lesson, No Me Tangere Rizal shows a deep love for the Philippines in El Filibusterismo. He wanted Filipinos to see the importance of caring for their homeland and protecting it from harm. El Filibusterismo emphasizes that while it's natural to feel frustrated about injustice, we should also consider the consequences of our actions, because true change often requires wisdom and a thoughtful approach.